Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. To protect and serve.
Possible missing evidence in connection with the Trooper Sarah Clayson case, what our investigation uncovered as we poured through new body cam videos. This, what you are seeing now here, is not the correct video, however.
Yeah, this story is October break-ins leading to a November arrest. We're going to tell you how Kennewick detectives closed in on the man at the center of 2 burglary cases.
And after the plan to slash $3 million from the Yakima Police Department, why the mayor is warning about the quality of safety.
And a live look outside right now. We had lots of sunshine. We're expecting a few little changes tonight, and I'll tell you what's coming up for the weekend. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thanks so much for being with us here on this Wednesday night. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It is November the 19th.
Well, first at 6, the city of Kennewick is offering help to homeowners struggling with aging, unsafe, or expensive to fix repairs.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen shows us how the program could keep families safer and in their homes longer.
When a furnace fails or a roof starts leaking, fixing it can cost thousands, a cost many Kennewick families just can't cover. Now the city says it has a way to ease that burden.
The goal is a way to provide our residents the opportunity to get some health and safety upgrades done to their home, such as weatherization upgrades, ADA accessible upgrades, electrical panels getting replaced, a new roof.
The Home Rehabilitation Program offers 0% interest loans for critical repairs, from electrical and plumbing work to new windows or a full roof replacement.
HUD sets a limit on who's able to access these funds, and so you've got to have an income at 80% of the area median income in order to qualify to participate in the program.
And many loans can be forgiven if homeowners stay in their home for a certain number of years.
It depends on how much the loan is for. We go off of an amount. For example, so if a loan is for $25,000 or less, the retention period that you need to stay in the home is about 6 years.
The process starts with a simple application. The city reviews what work is needed, sends an inspector, and decides what qualifies and how quickly crews can get started. They say demand is rising as repair costs climb.
This particular program really aims to preserve safe, decent, and affordable housing so that our long-term residents can remain in their homes, and that helps support overall neighborhood stability.
The program is funded through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and will continue as long as funds are available. If you think you might qualify, the city says to apply now before that funding window fills up. Reporting in Kennewick, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Dan. The city says applications are reviewed on a first-come, first-served basis. You can find a link to check your eligibility and apply right now on our website.
Before we get to the rest of tonight's headlines, let's talk about your first alert weather forecast.
Absolutely. I enjoyed the sun today. How about you?
Not bad at all, yes.
Yep. If I could order more of these days, I think I would.
Right. I even took out the sunglasses today, so that felt good. Yeah.
I know. Hopefully we'll need more shades in our future. Let's check in with Stacy.
Let's hope so. We did need the shades today. Let's take a look at this. I have a time lapse of this morning's sunrise for Mount Rainier. Check out how gorgeous this is. Lots of clouds in the lower elevation. That's that fog that we get, that inversion layer, but absolutely gorgeous picture today there of Mount Rainier. So very nice way to start your day. 37 degrees. We're trending down. We're going to get very chilly. Our feels like temp in the Tri-Cities is 33. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Our sunset 4:20. It was very early today. All right, temperatures dropping, especially here in the Columbia Basin, the cold front there. A little bit warmer in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, but don't worry, we'll see that coming down. Now, we are expecting some showers overnight. Looks like the main impacts will be the Cascades. However, we could see a few of those showers drift into the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Your temperatures tonight, a little tiny bit warmer than last night, but still pretty chilly with some freezing temps around the area. Planning your night out, look for those 30s at 7, staying in the 30s, and then you'll start to see some fog developing at 11 or later. So get ready for those light overnight showers, chilly overnight lows, patchy fog, and even some freezing fog is possible. Those roads could be slick in the morning if there is freezing fog present. Weekend forecasts, I've got that coming straight up. Austin?
All right, Stacy, we are following up now as Kennewick police say they have made progress in a string of October break-ins at the Hub and Hubby's Pizza. Detectives arrested 18-year-old David Semenyuk this morning. One of the suspects, they believe, is tied to the burglaries. KPD says their criminal apprehension team, working alongside detectives in the Criminal Investigations Division, tracked the man to a home near East 3rd Avenue around 10 o'clock. Officers say he was taken into custody without incident.
The criminal apprehension team is critical to arresting extremely notable offenders and effectively acts as the proactive arm of the Criminal Investigation Division. And crimes like these are critical to holding the offenders accountable.
The man was booked into the Benton County Jail, and KPD is working to find the other suspect in the break-ins. Investigators say their goal is to hold everyone involved accountable and reassure businesses that they are actively working to keep the areas safe. And new tonight around 4:30 this morning, Yakima County deputies responded to a robbery and stabbing on Van Bell Road right near Cemetery Road. A 52-year-old man and a woman drove themselves to Sunnyside Hospital. The man suffered serious knife wounds, later sent to Cadillac. Deputies say a car cut them off. The driver demanded money, then stabbed both victims before taking off. The suspect's vehicle was found in Sunnyside, and a 31-year-old man was arrested. He's now in jail facing first-degree robbery and assault charges.
An update for you now on the City of Yakima budget cuts. At their regular city council meeting, the city announced it's planning to cut $3 million from their police department. The Yakima police chief says those cuts will directly impact their staffing and will not go unnoticed, adding they will now not be able to hire any new staff, including 3 positions they needed to fill. The chief says it will also affect their community service officers, leading to 3 of 4 losing their jobs.
This is going to be a drastic hit to the police department. I've worked here for 30 years, and we've always tried to do the best we can, and we will continue to do that. But there's things that we're just not going to be able to do, and ultimately that's going to come back on me to have to take the burden of that and speak to the council and speak to the city manager when those things happen. But the one thing I can say is we have an outstanding department. We have an outstanding legal system. We have everybody in the city works hard every day, and I think we should support all the employees. And that's the biggest thing I want to point out.
The chief also adds they will lose their analysis supervisor and analysis officer. There will also be a reduction to their Humane Society contract, leaving them with 1 person. And they're not going to be impounding animals, the chief says, because they put in 40 animals a month, something 1 person can't sustain alone. Instead, they're going to focus on criminal-related matters. The mayor says she understands how these cuts will impact the quality of safety in their community.
Work with less people on board to do the same work as they do in other cities. That is a given fact. And now losing more positions, no matter what that position is, it's going to significantly reduce the service that we can provide to our community. That concerns me. It concerns me for for some of our staff in the police department who are losing their jobs, but it also concerns me for the people in our community who are going to want services, expect the same services, and it simply is not going to be able to happen.
The next Yakima City Council meeting is set for December 2nd at 5:30 p.m. at the Yakima City Hall. Still ahead, our Apple Valley News Now investigates special report to protect and serve is next.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, One dealership decided now. All McCurley stores race to win the final year-end countdown by giving you incredible year-end savings. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Subaru, let's find your way home. That works.
Bathfitter knows what you're looking for. The perfect style for your bath remodel with the look of tile you want. New textures, shapes, and styles. Works with your budget, low maintenance, with no messy growth to clean. Quality and beauty that lasts, backed by a lifetime warranty. Sounds like Bathfitter's styles are your match. And with new designs, now there's even more to love. Time to set a date. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
Don't leave it to chance. Trust Vance when you need a friendly, reliable electrician. Be sure your home's electrical system is safe and functioning properly with a safety inspection. Call Vance to schedule your appointment or book online today.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
The CMA Awards. Live.
Tonight at 8 on Apple Valley News Now.
We are a few months out from WSP Trooper Sarah Clayson's suspected DUI vehicular homicide trial, which, according to court documents, is currently set for February. Now, we investigate the bar police say she was at right before the crash. Video of Richland police executing a search warrant at Moon Palace back in March of this year that was anything but ordinary. Police suspected possible destruction of evidence and possible interference of their investigation. But that is not all. Our Wendy Redmond joins us now as Apple Valley News Now investigates to protect and serve.
Through extensive open records requests, we got our hands on video showing police speaking with the Moon Palace employee who says she served Clayson drinks that day. Plus, you'll also hear from a woman who says she's Clayson's best friend and was drinking with her before the deadly crash.
I feel like there are so many places that you could hide the stuff that we are looking for.
New body cam video as police executed a search warrant at Moon Palace in Richland. This just days after officials say off-duty trooper Sarah Clayson was driving under the influence and crashed into a motorcycle, claiming rider Josef Sanchez's life. Richland police noted this was not how their searches normally go, as they felt the bar manager, Brad Wu, was not cooperating.
We were hoping to do this with your cooperation, but we can do it this way as well.
When they first entered to initiate their search for important evidence in their vehicular homicide investigation, they noticed something interesting. The front doors locked. You must enter through a side door. After kicking customers out,
you guys are gonna have to leave. I'm sorry.
Police began looking for receipts and other financial documents showing what Clayson may have had to drink that night. But found nothing. So they started asking questions.
I will ask you again. Did you only have 2 customers?
No, I did not have 2 customers.
Okay, so where is the transactions for the rest of the customers that happened on the 1st?
I don't keep track of them. I told you they order a drink like this guy did.
So you have no record of who was here?
I don't have no records of who was here.
No records and not much information.
Were you working on Saturday?
I was not working on Saturday.
Okay, who was working on Saturday?
One of the other girls.
Okay, who was the other girls that were working on Saturday?
There were just a couple of employees.
Okay.
So.
What are the names?
I don't really want to answer anything because I don't know what it's going to turn into.
So you were not working here Saturday night?
I was here, but I wasn't working, so that's all I have to say on that.
So you wouldn't be able to tell me yes or no whether these 2 people were here or not?
I'm not going to say, so.
Why not?
I just don't want to say.
Police also spoke with 2 employees. One was working that night and said she served Clayson drinks.
She's not here.
Police spoke with her on the phone.
Was anybody else serving them or was it just you?
Brad, my boss, probably served them their first run because, like I said, they were there when I got there.
Sure, okay. And then you did the rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Officials asked Brad if he knows Sarah Clayson and her husband.
They've been in here a long time ago.
This place is full of cheers.
One officer speculated he felt Clayson's receipts may have been destroyed.
He's destroyed evidence. He knows who they are. But not only that, but he has destroyed evidence.
When pressing further, the bar manager appeared to push back.
I feel like he is interfering with our investigation, and I think he needs to leave. Sir, you need to leave. Sir, you need to leave.
I'm just going to sit right here.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation, and you will be in handcuffs. Do you understand?
We're here on a search warrant.
Hey,
I'll sit by the door.
You can sit outside the door. We are going to search the premises. Do you understand?
At one point,
oh, hey, check this out.
Officers even searched trash cans in hopes of finding the missing receipts.
It's like puzzle pieces. Man, you ready to put a puzzle together? Yeah.
But they seemed to conclude that was not the paperwork they were looking for.
I'm sure it's in the garbage or burned it or something.
These receipts hold extra importance in this case, as Moon Palace does not take credit cards, according to one employee.
We do cash only.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
Officers spoke with the other employee about record keeping as well.
They always run a tab.
Tab. Okay, so they had a tab on Saturday. Did you fill the tab out?
Yeah.
Officials expanded their search to include receipts for the months leading up to the crash. They found about 40 tabs for the Claysons dated from December through the end of February. They say the records show the Claysons being at Moon Palace often several days of the week, as they highlighted here, but still no bar records showing they were there on that fateful day. However, police say they were there, as surveillance video appears to show Clayson arriving at 3:24, staying for about 4 hours, then leaving at 7:26. She then picked up a pizza according to this surveillance video, and minutes later, crashed. Police also spoke with a person they say Clayson and her husband were drinking with that night. She identifies herself as Clayson's best friend.
She only had one drink while I was with her.
Was there anybody else at your guys' table?
No.
Other than, it was just the 3 of you guys?
Yes.
Officials went back to Moon Palace the next month to return some items. This time, they say the manager seemed to be of a different demeanor when discussing missing receipts.
I didn't destroy anything. I heard the side of the story. I don't have a statement. It's not going to end well no matter what. I mean, the way the news is, it's already decided, so.
So either you have the opportunity to make a statement or people are going to come to their own conclusions. So you have control over the narrative in that regard. So it's up to you.
That's fine.
These missing receipts could carry importance in not only the criminal case against Clayson, but also the civil suit where Moon Palace is named. We reached out to Moon Palace and their attorney about this report, but did not hear back. We also reached out to the Washington State Liquor and Cannabis Board. Documents we received show no violations for Moon Palace in the last 5 years. Wendy Redman, Apple Valley News Now, investigates.
We want to stress again that Bradley Wu, manager of Moon Palace, has not been charged with a crime concerning this case as of this date. He has been named as a defendant in a civil lawsuit brought by Sanchez's family for their son's death. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, be sure and send us an email. Share your ideas by writing investigates at applevalley.newsnow.com. Apple Valley News Now is on your side.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a live look outside right now by Mars Skycam, looking down into the Yakima Valley from the Atanum Ridge. Not a bad looking night. Things are calm, but they're going to be changing here in a couple of hours. 39 degrees outside. The feels like temp in Yakima is 37. Winds are light at 3 miles per hour. This is what I'm talking about, this weather pattern that's starting to swoop in overnight tonight through tomorrow. Now, the majority of the moisture is going to stay in the mountains and the west side, but a few of those showers are going to trickle over into our area. But it breaks up pretty well. Tri-Cities, we're probably going to stay out of it. As you get into Friday, you'll see some snow in the northern portion of the Cascades, but most of us remain dry. Here comes that system we're talking about tonight. We're seeing some showers from Sunnyside to Ellensburg. We're seeing some snow across Snoqualmie Pass as well as White Pass tonight. A few showers drifting into Pendleton and Walla Walla, and we could even see a few snow showers in the upper elevations in the Blues tonight as well. Things clear out as we move through our Thursday, so more sunshine possible. Grab those shades, and then those cloudy skies as we sail into Friday, with most of the moisture once again staying to the north of our area, staying dry through Friday. We are anticipating some fog to develop with the moisture moving through the area, so be prepared for freezing fog in some of our colder spots tonight. This weekend, if you're heading out to the Seattle area, my daughter's heading over for a soccer tournament. Probably going to need rain gear heading over that way. If you're heading out to the Oregon coast or Portland, look for overcast skies, showers possible there as well. And in the Spokane area, we're going to see pretty dry conditions, but a little overcast, temperatures staying there in the 40s. When are we going to see the snow? We're talking Sunday through Tuesday, once again at our mountain passes. We've kind of backed that forecast down to about 2 inches, so shouldn't be bad for travelers over the weekend. As far as tonight goes, temperatures on the chilly side once again, slightly warmer than last night, but 20s and 30s in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Columbia Basin area is looking like temperatures staying just slightly above freezing, although Connell and Moses Lake get down to 32. Cold spot for the foothills. We've got Pendleton at 31. All right, extended forecast shows fog once again for our Thursday. Slight chance of those showers happening overnight, drying out by the morning time. A little overcast and cloudy, but we'll say sunshine is possible. And those cooler temperatures overnight will start to warm. And then as we get into next week, temperatures are going to drop drastically, a good 10 or more degrees. Yakima also looking pretty good. Some breezy winds developing Monday. We could see some showers there. In the Ellensburg area, look for fog for the next couple of nights. Very chilly there with temperatures in the 20s overnight, 29, 26 degrees, and then staying at that freezing level at night. And that's where we anticipate the freezing fog. Here's where we're looking at more showers, better chance of seeing those in Walla Walla a little bit later, maybe even at commute time in the morning. Slight chances of rain right on into the weekend. In Hermiston, 40s, 50s, then the big cool down comes by Wednesday of next week. So just in time for Thanksgiving, Wendy, you're going to really need your warm clothes.
Absolutely. And you know he's counting down the days to turkey.
You know, if you eat enough, it warms you up, right?
Yes, just think of it that way.
So just eat a lot of food.
And it makes you tired.
There you go.
Yeah, and take a nap.
All right. Thank you very much, Stacey. Coming up next here on the news at 6, a boat sinks in the icy shores off Washington's shoreline, while the Coast Guard is calling the rescue miraculous.
I'm approaching the age where I'm gonna start getting my clothes the same place I get my groceries.
Angela Johnson Reyes, the family reunion tour.
Can't keep shopping at the same stores I used to shop at. Like Forever 21. No, you're not. Turns out that was a lie.
See Angela Johnson Reyes live on stage at Legends Event Center, Friday, January 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and at the Legends Gift Shop.
Board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Amber Sharon is now seeing patients at Prosser Digestive Health Center. Dr. Sharon provides upper endoscopy, colonoscopy, and specializes in women's digestive health. Get expert, compassionate care close to home. Call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 to schedule, or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Toyotathon is on. Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Sick. Pick out the perfect tree with the Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with a Grand Highlander.
Whoa.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go places.
Engines roar, tires gripping.
All terrain helps with slipping.
From mountains to snow to...
Where else can we go? Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again, Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
For 46 years, CG Public House has been a Tri-Cities tradition, family-owned, locally rooted, and proud to support Northwest ranchers. Now they've partnered with Pendleton Beef to bring you great-tasting beef, the way it was meant to be. Grass-fed and ranch-raised by local ranchers who care. Come taste the difference. Pendleton Beef, now available at CG Public House.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
It's like something out of a nightmare, being aboard a ship that is sinking in frigid waters. It happened to the Lady Nancy Monday morning. The 50-foot crabbing vessel was a couple of miles west of Westport when they heard a call for help. The Coast Guard's helicopter ended up rescuing 4 crew members from the Abbey Sea. That boat sank. The Coast Guard called the rescue miraculous, but says it may not have happened without the Lady Nancy's help. Their crew spotted the 4 men in the choppy Pacific. All of them were rescued and suffered hypothermia. One lost consciousness and was seriously injured, but is expected to survive.
From Washington State to Iowa, a head-on collision was caught on police dash cam, authorities say. On November 8th, this vehicle was driving on the wrong side of the highway into oncoming traffic in Story County. A sheriff's deputy did initiate a traffic stop with his lights and sirens, but the driver failed to stop. 3 vehicles were involved and sustained heavy damage. Shockingly, no major injuries were reported. The driver was arrested and charged.
Wow. Well, still to come here in our 6:30 half hour, a home built for a hero, the life-changing gift helping to restore a veteran's freedom.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
In a town by the lake on a crisp winter night, holiday lights sparkle, a beautiful sight. A cruise to the North Pole, cocoa in hand, a feeling of joy throughout the land. Fireworks bursting, the grand Christmas tree, rooms with treats for both you and me. One December, I just might proclaim, let's move Christmas to Coeur d'Alene.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, Dr. Tegan Goodell, is now caring for patients in Prosser and Walla Walla. Dr. Goodell provides advanced care in orthopedic surgery and sports medicine injuries, including surgery of the shoulder, elbow, knee, and ankle. Get back to doing what you love. Call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or visit prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, one dealership decided now. All McCurley stores are racing to win the final year-end countdown by giving you the best deal they've got. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Honda, let's find your way home. That works.
memories to finding the perfect gift, Steel can help make the holidays even easier. Check off more of your wish list when you get an extra battery with select Steel battery sets. Happy holidays from Steel.
Get this exceptional offer on a 2026 Cadillac Vistic and select 2025 and 2026 Cadillac Optic and Lyric models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
The Kia Season of New Traditions sales event is going on now at Overturf Kia. Get an additional $750 rebate when you purchase any new 2025 Niro, Seltos, Sorrento, Sportage, or select Tellurides in stock, including hybrid and PHEV models. Get a 2025 Telluride EX Line for just $46,867 and 0.9% APR financing. Overturf Kia, Highway I-182 and Road 100 exit on St. Thomas Drive, Pasco.
This is your home for Kraken hockey. Every goal.
He scores!
Every save.
What a stop!
Every game.
That's hockey, baby!
Watch us defend the D.
Kraken, Blackhawks. Coverage begins at 5 Thursday on Apple Valley News Now.
It's country music's biggest night.
The CMA Awards live with the hottest performances to hit the stage and one-of-a-kind collabs. The CMA Awards live tonight on ABC.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
From farming to becoming the Yakima County Sheriff, why Bob Udell is hanging up his badge but continuing his legacy of service.
Plus, you'll find him at the front of the pack, how a Hermiston runner turns his gratitude into determination.
The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Austin Reed alongside Wendy Redman. We made it to the middle of the week.
Yes, we have.
And Thanksgiving is pretty much a week away. I'm so excited for
all
the
right.
food.
So what is your favorite part about Thanksgiving then?
The food. That's kind of
like
mean of me, right? It should be to be with family.
He's like, all right, redo.
Yeah.
New answer.
No, I'm excited for it. So.
All right.
And it looks like the weather is kind of not bad.
No, it's been pretty nice lately, so let's see how long it'll stick around. Stacy.
The food. All right, live look outside. Apple Valley News Now Cam in Kennewick, looking good. It's pretty calm and pretty quiet right now, but it's getting chilly. We're already down to 37 with a feels like temp of 33. So if you're out and about tonight, grab your coat. You're definitely going to need that because it is cold. All right, temperatures dropping down, and we'll see right around the freezing level for most of our area, just slightly warmer than we were last night. Plus, we're anticipating some small chances of rain coming through, mainly in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. It should pass right by the Columbia Basin. Could see a few of those showers linger over to the Walla Walla area. Here's your lows tonight, 20s and 30s with fog developing in our cold spots. Places like Ellensburg, we could see some freezing fog up there. Here's your day planner for tomorrow. There's your fog. There's those chilly temps in the morning. Grab a coat, and then you'll see temperatures just kind of meandering there in the 40s. So on the cool side tomorrow, but hopefully a little bit of sun in the afternoon. So look for those overnight showers, those chilly overnight lows, patchy fog and freezing fog. Those roads could be slick if there is freezing fog present. I'll give you your full forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, thank you very much, Stacey. Yakima County Sheriff Bob Udell says he will bring his 36-year-long career to an end with a plan to retire at the end of his term.
Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz tells us how the sheriff is reflecting on his legacy and who he wants to take the job next.
After leaving farming to join law enforcement decades ago, Bob Udell has sure come a long way in an industry he never expected to join. Serving as everything from a detective to a deputy, a sergeant to a dare officer, his path to the Yakima County Sheriff will finally conclude at the end of 2026.
The people I work with, though, have made it what it is for me. I have an amazing team. The men and women of the Sheriff's Office have made unbelievable contributions to this valley, and I am so happy that I have been a part of that.
When Sheriff Udell started the position, he says he had two goals. First, to leave the office in a better place than where he started, and second, to find the perfect successor to his role.
All right.
And with the end of Sheriff Udell's career now in sight, he's found who he thinks is the right person for the job.
This is extremely exciting for me to introduce Jake Church, a guy who always does the right thing.
Lieutenant Church, who has also served a plethora of roles for the Sheriff's Office, is currently the department's administrative lieutenant. Lieutenant Church says he is humbled to receive the sheriff's endorsement to take over the job.
You know, during his tenure, anybody who has worked with us knows that he's been an integral part of improving the culture of our agency on how we operate internally. You know, he embodies the family atmosphere and really is an expert at building relationships.
If the lieutenant is elected sheriff, he says some of his goals include reducing violent crime in the county and furthering transparency by continuing to build relationships. Sheriff Udell says although he's hanging up his badge, he's excited to find new ways to help his community. Reporting from Yakima, Caleb Sipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Caleb, the election for the next sheriff of Yakima County will happen in November 2026.
A national nonprofit created after the tragedy of 9/11 continued its mission to support America's heroes, including one local veteran honored just today.
The Tunnel to Towers Foundation, founded to do good in honor of 9/11/01 first responders, provides mortgage-free homes to Gold Star families and fallen first responders with young children. The group also builds specially adapted smart homes for injured veterans and first responders, giving them the technology and accessibility they need to regain daily independence.
And today, during a 1 p.m. ceremony, U.S. Marine Corps and Army Sergeant Jason Walker received one of those homes. The foundation says their goal is to eradicate veteran homelessness and help the country never forget September 11th.
Right now I live in a place with stairs, and I walk stairs a little, but it's difficult. Now that everything's going to be on the same floor, it's going to be so much easier to get around. And it's finally here, and it's like, wow, you know, it's hard to find words.
Later this week, we'll take you inside the home and hear from Jason Walker's sons. In the meantime, the foundation says it plans to continue expanding its programs as more heroes and their families seek support.
Thank you, Sheriff. Well, staying in the Hermiston area, a cross-country runner from Hermiston finished second in the Washington State Championships, and he is only a sophomore in high school.
I know, so you know we got to keep an eye on this one throughout his journey. Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable highlights the speedy runner who is breaking records.
Leroy Lozano Mejia has always been running, and you'll typically find him at the front of the pack. In just his sophomore year of high school, he finished second in the Washington Cross Country State Championships.
I really wanted just a top 3, anything to like impress like coaches and just like set a good standard for next year. And then placing second by just a second, I got triggered at it, but I'm still learning. Every race you learn, and I'm just happy with my performance, even though it wasn't fast.
Hermiston head coach Troy Blackburn first saw Leroy run when he was in elementary school, and he's grown a lot since then.
He broke our school record by 22 seconds, which is that's a lot to break our school record by.
It takes a strong body and mind to compete in long-distance running. Leroy turns to his faith before and during every race.
In the middle of the race, when I start aching, I'm hurting, or like laboring, I just think of in my head, I'm like, there's some people that can't even run, and I just think myself and thank the Lord, like, oh, I have a gift, you know? And I'm like, oh, come on, I could push this last mile, I could push these last steps.
A podium finish is a dream come true for most, but he already has his eyes on getting first place next season.
You know, in win or losses, he takes it and he's like, well, how can I improve? How can I get better? How can I beat these guys? And that's an awesome trait that he has, and that's why he just keeps running faster and faster, because he wants to win.
Named the Mid-Columbia Conference Runner of the Year, he still has 2 more years to add state champion to his resume. In Hermiston, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you so much, Jake. With the cross-country season now over, it is a quick 2-week break.
And then it's back to running to train for the track and field season. In other news tonight, President Trump said he signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act in a post on Truth Social. The bill directs the Justice Department to publicly release the Epstein files, and it was transmitted to the White House shortly after 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This caps off a months-long bipartisan push in Congress that initially met resistance from the president and sparked sharp divisions within the Republican Party. Still ahead in tonight's Kraken player profile, how one team member is proving he's the right player in the right place.
Then Stacy joins us with a full look at your first alert weather forecast as we are getting a little closer to the weekend. Stay with us.
The CMA Awards. Live.
Tonight at 8 on Apple Valley News Now.
Tired of the same old bull? Cash in on something utterly different. It's the Moolah La Cash Giveaway at Legends Casino Hotel. Every Thursday in November, you can tip the cash cow and milk your luck for up to $6,000. And on November 27th, the cash cow gets even bigger. 3 lucky winners will each have a shot at $30,000. Just use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries. Hoof it on over to Legends Casino Hotel for the Moolah La Cash Giveaway, where the cash really moves you.
When tragedy strikes, don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Right now, all LG appliances are on sale. Save big on ranges, dishwashers, and laundry sets. Shop smart appliances like this LG fridge, on sale for $15.99. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock get-it-today inventory so you can get your dessert plans back on track. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Hapo and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Hapo.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Be sure to catch all the excitement on local high school game nights. We're open late for your after-game hangouts. And don't miss our Monday to Friday happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. And Sundays, bring the football vibe with our happy hour all day long. Gray's Pizza and Bar, great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. See your Inland Empire GMC dealers.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Hey, thanks so much for staying with us. Tonight, we are taking a closer look at one star's journey to the Seattle Kraken.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable has the story of talent, opportunity, and the power of a fresh start.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Eeli Tolvanen's path to the Seattle Kraken is a story about the power of a fresh start. Originally selected in the first round by the Nashville Predators, Tolvanen quickly showed signs of his high potential, but despite his talent, regular playing time and consistent opportunity with Nashville were hard to come by. Everything changed in December of 2022 when the Kraken claimed him off waivers.
I was really excited. I got an opportunity here a couple years ago, take me off the waivers, and I really liked the spot. I really liked the organization, all the guys from the locker room.
In Seattle, Tolvanen found the steady ice time he needed. The results were immediate. In his first 48 games with the Kraken, he scored 16 goals and played a key role in leading the team to their very first trip to the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I think it's a fresh start for me, and the team is doing really well, so couldn't be more excited.
Now 26 years old, Tolvanen is currently proving his consistency, having scored goals in his last 2 games with the Kraken. His journey shows that sometimes finding the right home is the key to unlocking your full potential. Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
And his story is a reminder that sometimes it takes the right fit to unlock your greatest potential.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll start with a live look in the Yakima Valley tonight. Biomark Skycam, Tanum Ridge, nice bright lights, pretty calm right now. Mostly clear skies, 39 degrees. Winds are light at 3. The feels like temp 37. So you're going to start feeling that chilly, cold air moving in. Here's a look at what's moving across the area. This is later tonight and into tomorrow morning. Most of the moisture coming from that system is going to stay in the Cascades on the west side, Willamette Peninsula. However, a few of those showers could slide over. Most of it breaks up as it gets to the lower elevations. As we move into Friday, any systems will be way up north. We could see a few inches of snow there in the northern Cascades. Let's take a look at Futurecast. What do we see here for tonight? We're seeing those showers moving across, but around 2 a.m. from Ellensburg to Sunnyside, and then it kind of breaks apart as it gets here to the Columbia Basin. However, Pendleton and Walla Walla could see a few of those showers. This is 4 a.m. Still maybe wet in Ellensburg. Things starting to dry up, except for Pendleton in the morning. But by noon, everybody's clear. There's the sunshine we need. That's going to be in the area. But we still have a lot of low clouds and fog with that moisture in the air. You could see that, especially down around bodies of water, such as the Tri-Cities. So check out the fog in the morning. Could be present and could see some freezing fog when those temperatures drop down below freezing. For the weekend, travel forecast looks wet on the west side. So take your rain gear for the Seattle area. If you're heading to Portland, it's kind of dry, maybe wet-ish Friday night into Saturday, though. Better chances of rain there. But I see some sun breaks for Portland, so it should be pretty good. Coast will probably be wet. And then taking a look at Spokane, you'll be overcast in the 40s. When are we anticipating snow? A little bit overnight tonight, not impacting our passes. However, snowy weather possible from Sunday to Tuesday next week, up to 2 inches across our mountain passes. So the lower elevations, as we're getting ready for a pretty big cold front. We're seeing that tonight with our temperatures dropping down into the 20s and 30s in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Columbia Basin also seeing temperatures in the 30s, slightly above freezing for Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and Prosser, but right at the freeze level for Moses Lake and Connell. Foothills of the Blues staying just above freezing, except for Pendleton, down to 31 degrees. So here's your chance of fog again on Thursday morning. Should clear up in the afternoon with some sunshine. And then we'll see those temperatures go from the 50s down to the 40s. So we're going to see a pretty big drop, around 10 degrees by the middle of next week, just before Thanksgiving. Yakima 50s and 40s as well. Overnight lows under that freezing level for Thursday and Friday morning. Ellensburg also looking cool. Temperatures there overnight down in the 20s for several days. And we're looking at a lot more fog settling there as you sit there just outside of the east slopes of the Cascades. Walla Walla looking like we could see some showers. Should be drying up by 10 o'clock in the morning or so. Slight chances of rain the rest of the week. And in Hermiston, we also see a decent chance or a slight chance of rain, but dry and mostly sunny. So we'll be a little overcast in the morning, but as the day progresses, like it did today, lots of sunshine. Grab your shades. You're going to need them.
I like
They're
my
already
shades.
handy for you, huh?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. Thank you, Stacy. Coming up next here on your news at 6:30, Taco Bell loyalists turn into chefs. The fan-created menu items rolling out nationwide.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
At Good Shepherd, we're your primary care providers from the time your baby is born to caring for loved ones in older age. We're with your family every step of the way. With specialty services like kidney and heart care, urology, orthopedics, and cancer treatment, we provide the care you deserve close to home. And when life takes an unexpected turn, our urgent care team is here for you 7 days a week because your health can't wait. Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Are you an energy worker receiving home health care? Don't settle. It's time to choose better care. At CNS Cares, our local nurses provide reliable care you can count on. Your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
My first provider made a lot of promises. CNS Cares has delivered.
Find out why more families are switching to CNS Cares. Visit cnscares.com.
It's the music that revolutionized the sound of Christmas. Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis. Celebrating the holiday spirit for 40 years. Don't miss this holiday extravaganza.
Bringing holiday cheer to the Toyota Center November 30th. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com.
Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis. America's favorite Christmas tradition.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, one dealership decided now. All McCurley stores race to win the final year-end countdown by giving you incredible year-end savings. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Subaru, let's find your way home. That works.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Time for What's Trending. Taco Bell is rolling out 3 new items nationwide, all created by real fans. Starting November 20th, the Cantina Craze, California Crunch Wrap, and Burrito Bliss will be available for a limited time.
Yes, yes, and yes. The fan-made lineup features a steak and fries twist on the classic Crunch Wrap, a grilled vegetarian remix of the cheesy bean and rice burrito, and a loaded version of the Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco.
Why do we always have to talk about food at dinner time?
I know.
Taco Bell loyalists were invited to share their ideas for the new menu items. After more than 40,000 submissions, 3 so-called honorary fan chefs were chosen. So.
Okay.
I think
like
they all
it.
look good.
They all
Normally, we show really weird food, don't we?
Yeah,
that makes the news.
That's more normal.
Yeah.
All right, well, a new study suggests that a first kiss takes place long before humans even existed.
Kissing cannot be detected in the fossil record, so researchers used information on which modern primates have been observed kissing.
They then used a kind of analysis that allows scientists to infer information about traits in extinct species based on the behaviors from living animals.
After creating an evolutionary tree, the researchers suggest the first kiss may have happened up to 21 million years ago among large apes. Neanderthals also likely to have locked lips.
The story you didn't know you needed to know.
Yeah,
right?
now you do.
And now you know.
All right, what's next?
All right, your reason to smile is on the way, and we'll take a final look at that weather forecast.
You know, there's no substitute for a hands-on experience. Over the years, I've probably turned and read every one of these pages. This may just look like a pile of papers waiting to be shredded, but to you and your loved ones, it represents a wealth of trusted experience.
This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
I mean, I could not lose. I was running out of places to put it. Craps, blackjack, slots. It was unreal.
Speaking of unreal, why do you have 6 fingers?
Oh, that. Well, with payouts like this, Northern Quest decided to save money on actors' fees, so I'm actually AI generated.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Want your home or business to remain clean? Here to meet all your janitorial needs, R&S Janitorial Services. They have serviced the Valley for over 20 years, specialized in cleaning all offices and businesses to warehouses, commercial buildings, and more. R&S keeps the inside of your business or workplace clean and professional at all times. You keep doing what you do best and let R&S do the rest. Call R&S Janitorial Services at 509-840-7100 today.
Get this exceptional offer on a 2026 Cadillac Vistic and select 2025 and 2026 Cadillac Optiq and Lyriq models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
You know, there's no substitute for a hands-on experience. Over the years, I've probably turned and read every one of these pages. This may just look like a pile of papers waiting to be shredded, but to you and your loved ones, it represents a wealth of trusted experience.
This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
The CMA Awards.
Tonight at 8 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. We'll take a look at your reason to smile. Chuck Lawless sent this one in. Saturday night sunset from the Pasco Air Museum. Very nice, Chuck. Good photo. Beautiful sunset. Again, to get your photo on TV, just snap that QR code right on top of your screen and give us your reason to smile. Thanks to Lifetime Dental Care. All right, a peek at tomorrow. Look for fog or freezing fog in that early morning, those early morning hours. And I know a lot of people commute even earlier than 8. That's when it likes to hang around and then hopefully burn off for most of us by noon. Not so much in Ellensburg, but chilly temperatures as you take a look there. Our daytime highs, Wendy, require you to wear a coat and maybe gloves.
Oh my gosh.
I need to wear a t-shirt.
You can wear a t-shirt, Austin.
We're so
the two
opposite.
extremes over
Some of us people that are cool. I'm in the middle. I'll wear a light sweater.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we'll be dressed appropriately. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Hoping your news is good news.
You have a great night.